What's going on, y'all? It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building. Never a dull moment over here at Player Talk Radio. Let's start today's show. Got a nice show for you guys today. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. It's Player Talk. We in the building. Let's get it. Let's go.
Welcome to Player Talk Radio with DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
It could all be so simple. It could all be so simple. Designer gas, so the price ain't low. I don't know about you and yours. All my hitters trying to go. Gotta keep that pistol close. I can't fuck no lazy hoe. I can't fuck no dusty hoe. I like all my honeys blue. I don't know, goddamn, like da da da. Make that ass clap like da da da. Oh, like da da da. Bring that ass back like da da da. Hit her from the back, make a movie. Ay. I'ma take a trip like my shoes ain't lace. Don't play me, I don't wanna be played.
Thank you, girls.
Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. I let this vibe in a good mood. Remember all them tough times I went through. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. Don't lie to me, I won't lie to you.
Damn, Kuda.
Oh, like da da da. Make that ass clap like da da da. Oh, like da da da. Bring that ass back like da da da. Designer gas, so the price ain't low. I don't know about you and yours. All my hitters trying to go.
Thank you, girls.
Gotta keep that pistol close. I can't fuck no lazy hoe. I can't fuck no dusty hoe. I like all my.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Shouts to my broski, Sir Stilo. It's da da da. Let's get it. It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building. Let's go.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.
Oh, I gotta take the mute button off. My bad, y'all. Shout outs to the Red Pill Chauvinist. Shout outs to the Broski. Hey, man, we in the building. Player Talk Radio, man. Thank you guys for joining me on today's show. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment over here at at Player Talk Radio. Got a lot of hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. This thing is getting on my nerves. You know, spell check. Spell check is terrible, y'all. Spell check is terrible. Anyway, we in the building. Never a dull moment over here at Player Talk Radio. So I did a show, and I had it on my Anchor, and I think I did put it up on YouTube. I guess you guys could check it out on YouTube. I was talking about Lori Harvey. How do I think that she's a player or do I think that she got game or whatever? And I told you guys no. And I explained to you guys why she's not a player, why she's kind of doing what women her age usually do, sleep around, and not even just women her age, women even older than her, just she doing what you know what I'm saying, what broads do, you know what I'm saying? And it's to the point like even women that are older than her, they're inspired by her. You hear them kind of bringing her name up when it comes down to, like other topics and stuff that we talk about here on YouTube. So, I've been kind of looking at some of the videos that other YouTubers put out. And shout outs to my boy Platinum. He put out one. And we're going to check it out on today's show. And we'll take a listen to it. Now, what I will kind of say is after I seen the situation evolve after putting out that video, I didn't necessarily have a change of mind, but I started looking at the situation a little bit different. Now, she, per se, I wouldn't say is the player in the game. She's kind of like a pawn, but at the same time, she's a useful pawn. If she wants to, she can break out. What I think, personally, is like Steve Harvey or her mother is kind of doing something similar to like what the Kardashians did. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the mother that kind of oversees things, or I don't even think Bruce Jenner or I don't think none of those guys are like the guys in the situation are the big dogs. But in Lori Harvey's situation, I kind of doubt Steve Harvey plays a bigger role than he does in it, but I'm pretty much sure, his wife definitely plays a bigger role in the situation than, Steve does. But, in that sense of the game, that could be some player shit, but they already got money, so I don't understand. So, but what I mean about, comparing it with like Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians and stuff, when the Kardashians jumped on the scene, especially Kim Kardashian, because she kind of introduced everybody else. What she did was she showed that damn near any woman can damn near, step on the scene and don't have to necessarily, be talented at anything. They will get liked and loved just simply off the fact of being a socialite, even if they weren't a socialite. They were just rich thoughts, smashing famous guys, basically, And that's the thing, it's funny how to look at like, the high value argument. Having a lot of women that aren't rich complain about how they don't have access to these type of guys, and you see how women with money have access to these type of guys, yet they kind of do the exact same thing. So it was kind of more like a female nature kind of thing, So when it came from a female nature standpoint, is she a player? Nah, because you see it all the time. There's a parallel between quote unquote high value women dating and how a lot of high value women date in comparison to a woman being a actual player. There would have to be a level up, and to tell you the truth, in a lot of cases, leveling up for a woman is the same exact thing. Like, you have to understand the difference between a level up and a come up, okay? A woman getting with a high value guy, getting out of poverty, not being broke no more. She just got a good relationship. That's a part of hypergamy. But how today's women look at it is a come up, because they're not really talking about marriage. They're not really talking about long term. They're not really. So in a sense, they play themselves. When you're in a dating pool like Lori Harvey, of course you can date goofy guys. Any girl can date goofy guys. Of course, you can do a whole bunch of goofy shit, sleep around and stuff like that. But is it really a level up? It's not really a level up. It could be a come up, but what are you coming up off of if you're already up there and rich and stuff? See, the come up for a woman is love, marriage, structure, security, things like that. That's the come up. Being beautiful, being protected while you can do you and stuff like that. So I don't know. There's many factors that go into it. But let's see what our brother Platinum has to say about it. Shout outs to the Plat Man. Make sure you guys we'll talk about this game. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Platinum Elite's channel. I will have the link down in the description box. And most definitely, I'll give the broski a heads up and let him know that I'm responding to his video here. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, man. Let's check it out.
Harvey, the multi-millionaire Steve Harvey, the guy who once lived in his car, actually doing his days of stand-up. Steve Harvey would do a show, live in his car. The man's a multi-millionaire. He's built himself up. Steve Harvey's a brand. He was married when he first met Marjorie, his now wife. Marjorie came into her third marriage with him, who was, when he entered it, it was his third marriage. She had several kids, and one of those kids is Lori Harvey. And one thing
and that's the mother right there. So you can kind of see where the looks and everything, they've
done together is they've decided
oh man,
to make their daughter a brand. They've decided to build her as a socialite.
Now I agree with that. I most definitely agree with that. They decided to make their daughter a brand and breed her as a modern day socialite. Absolutely, this is absolutely correct. Okay, let's see.
Normally, it doesn't take a lot to be a socialite. Doesn't take a lot. All you need to do is come from wealth.
Damn, her mom thick as hell. Hold on.
It's pretty much it. You come from wealth. Someone who has money and doesn't work.
Oh, Platinum. Oh, this is good. This is good. Shout outs to Platinum. Hold on. He did his homework on this one. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Marilyn Monroe was the first. Well, maybe she wasn't the first, but she definitely kicked off a different type of wave with the socialite game. This is true. And Marilyn Monroe, if you know her story, she went to the heights with it. You know what I'm saying? And she was more, quote unquote, in the white community on the thicker side. And then you did have Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. Paris Hilton was definitely the staunch socialite of our time. Well, of my time. Her and Nicole Richie. But, Lionel wasn't having that shit. So, Paris she was like, fuck this shit, bitch. I'm doing it on my own. So, Paris, she kind of took the torch. She had the torch for a good minute. And Kim Kardashian actually was her friend. Kim Kardashian took Paris's whole stilo. Like, she took her whole swag. And then Paris was on the way out, too, because she was, like, abusing cocaine and all. She was a little bit too much of a socialite, when you live in L.A. and shit, you can't be too much of a socialite. You know what I'm saying? Because,
devotes their life to being socially active. You go to all the parties, you go to get your media attention, and you just simply try your best to work at being popular. This comes at the expense of any meaningful.
And she had a sex tape too. Kim didn't really take off until she had her own sex tape, which is wild.
Contribution to society. But that's a socialite,
Wow, look. Platinum did a good job. Look at the definition. Socialite. Paris and Paris Paris I was about to say Hampton. Paris Hilton, a socialite, no talent, having tramps. Hold on. Hold on. Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian. My bad, y'all. Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton are socialites, no talented, sex video making tramps. That's messed up, and that's not really what a socialite is. But I mean, in the new era, in the new age, guess that's what it is. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this definition. A person who is rich and unemployed must be in active contact with the media and other rich and unemployed people. That's hilarious. That's what a lot of women are trying to be. They're unemployed, but they're not rich. Or they're employed, but they're trying to be a socialite. A lot of them trying to be a socialite. Virginia and Maxwell being good little social. Okay, damn. Little socialites kept their cocaine habits a secret from the media. Okay, they on some other stuff. Okay, let's let Platinum get back into it. My bad, y'all. So we're kind of breaking down the socialite term and the new age socialite. So I'm already liking the angle that Platt is coming at, and how he says that they're building her to be that way. Not that she's that way on her own, but that's what she's being groomed to be. Interesting.
But that's a socialite. You know, a lot of people can't afford to do it. A lot of people try to pseudo do it. You see that now with today's black women. They all want to be socialites. Lori is a fresh face into the fashion industry. She's showcasing her natural beauty, and she's a top model. She's signed with LA Models and Select Model Management in Europe.
Mm.
She was born January 13th, 1997, in Memphis, Tennessee. She began modeling as a child at 3. Now she currently has a contract with Naked Wardrobe to release her own line, Lori Harvey, the Lori Harvey collection. Her mother, Marjorie, she did a world tour. Okay, and she took her daughter. It was her and her daughter, and they went to all these different continents and all these different countries, and they
Boy, not with that laugh though. Look at that laugh.
interacted with the people abroad, and she was branding herself then. You have social media. So now, and if you go look to Lori Harvey's social media page, she's got 3 million plus followers. It's a very professional placed page. This is what current black women do. This is a staple as a part of their entry into adulthood, into dealing with reality. You know, in her page, like I said, there's a lot of professional pictures, a lot of
And that's another thing. You know, a lot of people don't know what Lori Harvey sounds like. I will play a video at some point, let you guys know what she sounds like and stuff like that. I know what she sounds like. But you know, I will give it to her, and Platinum did point this out, and this is actually true. She did have a, you know, she does have more of a professional page, you know. Is the dating life for a lot of people that's messy, you know. But she does have more of a professional page. A lot of the younger and the older women that are looking up to her, you know, they don't take that chapter out of her book. They kind of take more of the thoughtish chapter. I think what the budge point for me, and I guess a lot of guys, is that you know, Lori Harvey is a staple of beauty, and to kind of see the road that she's going down, you know, that, you know, I mean, honestly, I don't really feel no type of way about it. It's just one of those things where you look at good beauty and you're just like, it's a shame. You know, it's just a shame. It's not if you feel something about her situation per se, you know, in particular. It's basically that it's a shame to see beauty get tossed around or passed around or just go down the drain the way it does, because, you know, you see it in different instances whether it comes to celebrities, whether it comes to Hollywood, whether it comes to people in your personal life, whether it comes to nieces, nephews, cousins, just seeing the road that people choose when their potential is a lot bigger than the road that they choose. Now, I will say, from a player's perspective, Lori Harvey does handle her business. She definitely can flip her, her looks and stuff into a lucrative career, or maybe a business when it comes to like modeling and stuff like that. But the thing that she has to watch out for is her dating life. That will seep in or probably sabotage how people look at her. But I ain't gonna lie, she has been playing it by the game. She has she has a hell of a set of parents behind her and some money, you know. So I do agree with Platinum when he lays it out from this perspective, most definitely.
She's has pictures of herself as she visits different places. And another dynamic to this particular page is her love interest as they leave her life. As they enter her life, the love interests are posted on the page.
Right, here we
As
go.
they exit, they are removed. Steve Harvey won a daytime Emmy. He allowed his daughter to go to the Emmys and accept his award. This branded her amongst the press. This branded her amongst the TV show, all the different celebrities, all the different producers who were in attendance. They saw this young socialite. Her entryway into socialite society has been established. So, by these terms, she is a verified socialite. Memphis Depay. Now, the relationship was more than just casual, as
Now, this is the guy that I believe that she was engaged to, and after the engagement, this is where you start seeing her ride the carousel. Check it out.
they were often seen together. It was something a lot more in depth than people give credit to. It went to the point where he even proposed to this woman. He wanted to marry Lori Harvey.
And you see right there, she got the ring on her left finger. Got one on her right one too. So
Unfortunately, that was not in her plans, as she rejected his offer.
hold on. Hold on. What does her shirt say, y'all? Hold on. Does her shirt says feminist? Does her shirt say feminist? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does that say feminist, yo? Does her shirt say feminist at the bottom? Let me know if that says feminist. I think it says feminist. Mm. I just noticed that. Oh no, that looks like it says feminist at the bottom. I wonder what her shirt says.
And she was seen a few weeks later hanging out with Justin Combs, the son of P. Diddy. Justin Combs, there actually was a break from him, and she was seen hanging out with Trey Songz.
Now, here's where the timeline kind of gets a little bit shaky. Now, she broke off her engagement with the Dupay, or the other guy, right? And I think she did get with somebody else after that, and then she got with Justin Combs. And then she jumped from Justin Combs to P. Diddy. And I believe their parents, her parents, Steve Harvey and them, they approved of it, because there's some pictures with her going out on a date with Diddy and Steve Harvey, and everybody's kind of there. They're on like a yacht or something, or they're having like brunch or something. So I'm not sure. I don't know how he did it, but I guess Steve Harvey kind of approved of what's going on and stuff like that, but this is how the rich are. They date within the rich. Then after she left Diddy, because I think that was around the time the whole Kim Porter thing was what was going on. Kim Porter died or something like that, or something with that situation had to do with it, because Lori did like a Kim Porter tribute, and then she got with Future. Future said she smashed the homies. Future said she hit one of his homies. Said that she was for the streets. And then, allegedly, this photo surfaced. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that was it with Future. That was the end with her and Future. And also Future having more women come out and say that, he's the father of their child. So, with the drama and everything, there you go. You got hypergamy at its finest.
Now, this was not a long romance, but it was one that caused Memphis Depay to respond again. And he was like, it hurt him. So she moved from him. Relationship with Trey Songz.
You got hypergamy at its finest.
With Trey Songz.
Hold on, let's see.
So she moved from him. Relationship with Trey Songz. She then started to date Puffy Combs. Now, this relationship, which a lot of people would probably find unbelievable because of the age difference, this was an approved relationship with Steve and his wife. They had no issues with that.
Right.
They had no problem with Sean Puffy Combs dating his daughter. They could be seen together on multiple pictures. They even had an appearance together. Sean and his son and her both went back to Magic City, the Atlanta strip club. So that's the hangout. Sean Combs, his father. Today's black women. This is the frequency. This is the way they are socially intertwined into just about any city. You go to Chicago, you go to Atlanta, you go to Cleveland, you go to Miami. This is the way of the sister, the black woman. This is how they interact. Now, her relationship with Future was an extended one. It was off, it was on. There was even a room. They got into arguments because he was caught with a plus size IG model, which I think caused Lori harm. But Lori has always publicly, without question, she's been a soldier when it comes to standing up for her men. Fortunately, I believe his infidelity drove her away. I believe that Steve Harvey set this relationship up. I think he was a matchmaker. I think she wound up.
Oh, that's an interesting take.
Michael B. Jordan.
That's an interesting take. I can see that. Steve Harvey probably did set that up. That's interesting.
They both enjoyed.
Because in her case, all she can really do is climb up the social ladder. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got to understand, Michael B. Jordan, I wouldn't say is necessarily a climb up the social ladder, but he's safe. You understand what I'm saying? He's not a bad choice, but he's neither a good choice. But if he had to be a choice, he would be a safe choice. It's like okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right. We all right. That's not bad. Not good, not bad, but it's understandable. Okay?
Each other's time, and now you see them currently together as a hot item. So officially right now, Lori Harvey has established herself a foothold. She has a foothold in Hollywood as she's now the it girl. As you see a Kim K, as you see the multi-millions of dollars she's now worth, how she's built her brand, you see a younger version, a young woman now cutting her teeth, blazing a path onto a promising future. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel.
All right.
Thank you for your time. This is Platinum Elite.
Shout outs to Platt, man. Shout outs to Platt, man. That was a really good, one of the best, if not the best, breakdowns I've seen here on YouTube of Lori Harvey, man. Shout outs to Platinum, man. Make sure you guys do this. This is what I would like you guys to do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you click right here. You know, you go to Platinum Elite, you go to the channel, right? And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button right here. And make sure you hit that bell so anytime he goes live, you guys can get the notifications, because he does, you know, take over in the mornings and stuff, you know, after the third shift. So that way, you know, if you guys fall asleep on the third shift, you know, you guys will be able to catch the Plat Man, you know, and definitely, you know, catch up on some of this good game. You know, he's a very consistent YouTuber, you know, one of the best channels this side of the manosphere. If you guys are subscribed to me, you'll definitely like his angle, his take and approach. And he loves beautiful women, man. He got some beautiful women on here, but he is going to make you laugh. There's a, you know what I'm saying? He going to have you cracking up in the morning. So I would kind of listen to him in secrecy. I wouldn't play him too loud unless you want, you know, your homeboys or, you know, somebody else around you to laugh, because, you know, his show is crazy. But subscribe to my boy Platinum. You know, really great breakdown, really good professional breakdown. I actually like the angle that he came at the topic with. You know, I mean, I like the angle that he approached the topic with, and it was really, you know, it was really insightful. You know, he kind of really touched on a different side of the game about her parents grooming her to be a socialite. Also, you know, kind of left it on a cliffhanger, you know. So if he does any more on Lori Harvey, definitely I will check out what he does, you know, before, you know, I definitely make another podcast. But yeah, man, shout outs to Platinum. Hopefully he gets this. Platinum, I agree with you, man. Great video and stuff. And definitely I will be breaking down some other YouTubers' content and reacting to it, and giving you guys this good game. Shout outs to my boy, the Red Pill Chauvinist. He got a book coming out this month, I believe on the 14th. Make sure you guys pick that up. It's called Hack Her. And we out. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it. Let's go.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.